All right, guys. So our first topic today, before we end up getting into the wins with Lisa, my client inside my community, because guys, if you guys didn't know, you guys are actually just witnessing the first portion of every single call every single week. On Wednesday is my check-in calls, not check-in calls. I'm sorry, it was BS. Progress calls with my community. I don't like the word check-ins anymore. So our topic today is going to be detox teas, fat burners, diet pills, the ins and outs of those. But before that, I really like to hear the wins of my clients because they're amazing and their lives are changing and they're my family and I love them to death. So first off is Lisa. What's up, Lisa?
What's up, Brian? How are you?
I'm doing phenomenal. How about you?
Pretty good, pretty good.
So share a win of the week for yourself.
Doing a better job at getting back on track with eating better. So,
Doing a better job of getting back on track with
to eat
eating
better.
better.
Yeah.
Like for example, like that dish you shared with me the other day, right?
Yeah, because I fell off a little bit, but now
That looked
getting back
bomb.
on. It was good, it was good. My kids were going crazy with it.
I would go crazy with it.
I'll have to make it for you one of these days.
Hell yeah, that would be phenomenal.
I got you.
You know, what was it? Just for the people who are just listening to you.
It was, I did a New York strip steak with...
God damn, New York strip steak.
Yeah, sauteed veggies, a little bit of rice, white
Okay.
rice, shrimp, and asparagus.
Sheesh. So you went all out.
I did. I hadn't gone on out in a minute, so I decided to. I was trying to do it on Easter, but time did not agree with me.
Right. Okay. Cool. Phenomenal. All right. Shirley, give me a win, girl.
I was able to be more organized this week.
Be more organized this week. What do you mean by that?
Very, very important. Like to organize my day and make sure I get everything done.
Got it. Why? Did you feel like you were not?
A little overwhelmed last week, so I didn't get a few things done yet.
Got it. And now you good.
Yes.
I love it. Okay. That's good. That's phenomenal. Well, the chat is telling me right now, what's a win for you, bro? God damn, I'm getting put on the spot. A win for me, alright. I'll tell you what. So, I went on a seminar with my mentors and they told me that I must take a day off for myself. So Saturday was actually a personal day off, and I usually don't like to take, I work 7 days out of the week, so I usually don't like to take days off, and Saturday felt a little weird. I rolled out of bed around 9 a.m. I felt like I wasted half my morning. Then I went out for breakfast, took wifey out for breakfast, spent time with the family, you know, replied to a few emails here and there, and then I had a business meeting late at night. But it felt a little weird, just, you know, taking the day off. It was awkward. I don't know. I'm always on the run. I like stress. It's weird. I like my cortisol levels up. That's how I function. Anyways, so be honest, guys. Have you ever bought a fat burner or a detox tea? Raise your hand. Or message me. Alright, so my clients say yes. What about TikTok? You guys ever bought, or YouTube, have you guys ever bought a detox tea or fat burners? No. Instagram? No. YouTube? No. Wow, that's interesting. Okay. Well, the main thing about fat burners is that it's mostly placebo. It's fake, it's BS. It's just filled with caffeine. And if it's not filled with caffeine, it's filled with substitutes that do wake you up, and that's a stimulant. Okay, so it could be a green tea extract, it could be green tea, it could be coffee. Something that stimulates you is usually in fat burners. Okay, that's why usually when you consume it, your heart rate kind of starts going a little fast. Now, the issue with this is it doesn't really make you lose fat. It makes you lose water because it's a diuretic. Or sometimes, all right, bye Sherry, no problem. Make sure you watch the review. Sometimes it is something called a laxative. And a laxative will just make you go to the bathroom. It'll make you poop, make you shit. That's it. So yeah, essentially it'll make you lose weight, but obviously you're gonna eat again and you're gonna poop again. So it's not really gonna do much, right? Now when you're losing water, it will make you sweat. That's why sometimes when you have a fat burner or you're drinking detox teas or anything like that, sometimes since your heart rate is up, sometimes you just sweat a little easier. But it'll make you lose water. It's not making you lose fat, guys. That temporary slim feeling that you get is often just your body being depleted from water. It's your water weight off. Have you guys ever like been, oh, what's up, Josh? Have you guys ever been, we're talking about diet pills, detox teas, and fat burners, how they're all bullshit. Have you guys ever woken up in the morning and like saw abs and you're like, oh my god, this is amazing, right? Because after usually 8 to 10 hours of sleep, you end up essentially being dehydrated, obviously, because you don't drink water while you sleep. Okay? So that's why you have that slim feeling. That's why after you have these supplements, these fake placebo supplements, it's essentially just water weight that's often lost, and it's not fat loss. Absolutely, it's not fat loss. Some fat burners will increase your heart rate and curb your appetite. The main thing here that I didn't mention is that it will curb your appetite. You won't be as hungry. And just to get a little scientific, most of you guys don't know this, but it will give you sleep issues. It will give you some hormonal imbalances. And some stress in your adrenal glands. Okay, fun fact. Detox teas especially messes up with your digestion. That's why most people right now have digestive issues. These digestive issues are causing people to have colon cancer, have what's the other one called? Shirley, what's the other one called? That's where it gives you the runs, where you basically have diarrhea every single day when you go to the bathroom. From that movie Along Came Polly. Come on, guys. Shit. Irritable, that's what it is. Irritable bowel syndrome. Thanks for the help, Shirley. Thanks, Shirley, I appreciate it. Thanks for the help. I love how I say irritable bowel syndrome, and she's like, yeah, that's it. Alright, so yeah, so it'll get you on the runs. We don't want that either. That's why sometimes with pre-workouts, guys, that's why if you take a pre-workout, you'll literally go straight to the toilet and lose like 15 pounds there. That's exactly why. So all of it is bullshit. It's mostly water weight. It'll give you digestive distress, and we don't want this. So the psychology of it is you want to think about not being behind quick fixes. We fall for them because you get the instant gratification. We're inside that instant gratification era right now. What's up, Josie? Bro, I keep forgetting your name. The SNDLP. I'm sorry. You show me so much love, bro, but fuck. I apologize. So what happens when you have that instant gratification, it's almost like social media, the issue of social media. You get that that hormone boost, the happy hormone. You get the happy hormone, you become happy for a very short period of time, and then when something stresses you out, is Larry. That's what it is. I'm sorry, bro. When something stresses you out, it literally just drops your happiness from under the carpet. It just gets pulled. And that's why most people are always in desperation, in shame, uncomfortable, insecure. So you want to avoid the quick fixes because we're in that quick fix era right now. We have Uber Eats, we have everything's at the convenience, right? So get that mindset, the thoughts out of your head where it says, if only I could drop 10 pounds this week, I'd finally feel better. Because what happens is, you lose a 10 pounds, even if it's water weight, you get that instant gratification, that feel-good hormone, dopamine, that's what it is, I couldn't think of it. And the moment those 10 pounds are gained back after you drink water because you're dehydrated, you will get depressed. We don't want that. And it's all about mindset work, guys. You end up losing the 10 pounds. Do you even know how to keep it off? No. That's why it's a journey. That's why it's a fitness journey. It's not, let's lose weight the first 3 weeks, the first 3 months, and then lose it. That's why I always tell my clients, guys. I always tell my clients, right before they end up signing with me, I end up asking, I'm like, hey, are you looking to see results for this special event coming up? Usually is short term. Or are you looking to focus long term, lose the weight, gain the muscle, or whatever the goals are, and keep the results? Keep the results. Which one do you want to do? And some of them, they usually say, hey, I want the short-term goals because I'm getting married in 2-3 weeks and I want to make sure that I'm looking cute for my wedding and blah, 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 right? And no judgment, no hard feelings. I get them to that goal. But 9 times out of 10, they always come back. Why? Because they don't know how to keep it off. They want that quick achievement. So, the results. Any questions so far? Larry, any questions? Josie, any questions? Carson, any questions? Fitty Robel, any questions? No? Lisa, any questions? Shirley, any questions? No? Cool. All right. The truth is you want to look for long-term success. You want to look into sustainable nutrition. You don't want to starve yourself. And sustainable nutrition meaning that there are going to be days that you're going to have hiccups. Okay? There are gonna be days that you're gonna have, you know, Chelsea, stop. There are gonna be days that you're gonna have some cheat days. Like for example, this past Sunday it was Easter. I had some cheesecake. Fuck you guys. I love cheesecake. Cheesecake's my favorite. I had a spoon of ice cream cake. Just a spoon. I'm a sucker for ice cream. I love ice cream. Lisa, don't shake your head. My girl Lisa's shaking her head. Can't believe it. Judgment. Okay, but again, sustainability. I eat well most of the days. And if one day I want to have a fucking cheesecake, let me be, you know? It was guava. You know, guava cheesecake sounds amazing. Strength training. You want to build lean muscle. So sustainable nutrition, strength training, you want to build lean muscle. The more muscle you have, the more calories you will burn. And within those calories, you would be burning fat rather than the detox teas and the fat burners and all that shit. Recovery, guys, oh man, this is huge. Sleep, hydration is one of the most important things out there. Spider, what's going on? Welcome. Larry says, yes, ice cream, same. I eat healthy mostly, so don't feel too guilty. Yeah, I don't feel guilty at all when I eat ice cream. Even though I only had one spoon, bro. You know? Anyways, recovery. Guys, sleep. Sleep is extremely important. Even myself, I even have trouble sleeping. Okay, sometimes I only have 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I think that's the only thing. You know what? I'm gonna have my clients accountable. To keep me accountable, rather. I need to start increasing my sleep to, like, let's say 6 or 7. So Shirley and Lisa, I expect you guys to keep me accountable and check on my sleep.
Don't forget, I only get like 4 hours myself a day, so.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I guess
you know,
we're gonna have to keep each other accountable.
Yeah, exactly. I love that.
I don't know
Exactly. Maybe you should get an Aura ring, and then you can be my Aura buddy, and then we could check each other's sleep. You know.
Where can I get that?
I'll send you a link. Yeah. I got you. Shirley, you too. At what time do you usually go to sleep? I usually go to sleep at around. Now it's like maybe 10:30 or 11. But then I end up.
I'm like 10:30. So I'm like 10:30.
10:30? Yeah, same. But then we wake up at 4.
Exactly.
You know, so it's only like 5 hours of sleep. It's crazy. Tori, my boy Tori, what's going on, G? Tori, you're my client, bro. You should be in the Zoom. What the hell's going on? How come you're not in the Zoom, bro? Who else? Tori, we're on the topic of fat burners, detox teas, how it's all bullshit. Okay, and right now we're talking about how I go to sleep extremely late and I only have 5 hours of sleep. I know you barely sleep too, bro. You always complain about that. Right? Last but not least, boosting metabolism. How do we do that? It comes from building muscle. Oh, wait. That's why I said strength training, right? It comes from managing stress. Oh, wait. That's why I said recovery and sleep, right? And then it comes with nourishing your body. Oh, wait. That's why I said nutrition, right? Come on. Guys, it's simple. It's like 2 + 2 = 4. I know it's hard though. It's one of those things that's like, you know what you need to do. It's just, you know, it's hard to just keep consistent. That's what it is. Larry, you have any questions? I'm gonna close up shop. I got a client in like 15 minutes. Lisa, you have any questions? Topic of the day or general questions at all?
No, it's nothing I could think of, but you should go to bed after that client meeting. Then you can get more sleep.
Word, I should. Thank you for the accountability. This is why I love you.
Love you too.
Shirley, any questions?
All good. No.
All good? Alright. Oh, this is a quick call. That's alright. Larry, you just want to talk about ice cream? No big deal. Alright. All right, guys. Love you all. The recording is going to be in the community chat. Oh, and by the way, since this is a recording and since I have you, Lisa, here, I am dropping a personal training audit, program audit. It's a Google form. It's going to be sent out every other week so that your training program could be updated. If, for example, you have any feedback on the training program, if you want to see a little bit more of something, a little bit less of something, I'll address it. I'll do it if it's according to your goals.